Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here on the road with the Seeds of Transformation, talking to you from Friday Harbor, Washington State. Um, so today is Wednesday. I'm on vacation, but there are days when I'm not on vacation. I still don't know what day it is. Today's Wednesday, the 13th of October, or if you're in Australia listening to this, it could be Thursday and the 14th to confuse myself even more. The moon is in Capricorn to start and moves into Aquarius later today. There's similarities and differences between those moons. The moon is how we react and respond. It's our sort of our emotional tone. And Capricorn is very concerned with the structure of things. Capricorn is an energy that likes to utilize its energy efficiently and to build something that lasts. And then Aquarius is much more less traditional, out of the box, open to new ideas, and certainly a bit more humanitarian. Today we have two major aspects happening. Well, we do have the moon while it's in Capricorn make a sextile to Neptune and a conjunction to Pluto. That sort of connects our feelings with the more transpersonal, transformational energies. And then the moon moves into Aquarius, and then we're sort of in that sort of Uranian energy through the Aquarius moon. But we do have two major aspects. We have a sextile between Venus and Saturn today. Venus is our values, what's important to us. It's in Sagittarius right now, and so freedom is quite important to us. And of course, Saturn is in Aquarius. This sextile is a 300-degree waning sextile, so it has the energy of Aquarius. So that's another sort of check for Aquarius energy. And it really is about disseminating and sharing our knowledge. The symbol for Aquarius, the water bearer, is a figure pouring out water into the heavens, right, into the starry realms, and that water is our knowledge, and it gets diffused and it gets dispersed equally among all, right? Because water seeks its own level. And so what have we learned when it comes to how to structure Saturn, our values? What are our new set of values? Remember, we had a Venus retrograde last year. Let me just if I can remember what sign it was in. Gemini. Remember that Venus retrograde in Gemini? And then we had Mars retrograde in Aries. We remember that one. 6 months of Mars in Aries, going backwards. In 2020. Yeah, that was great. And then, of course, when it went direct and moved into Taurus and such, we had the insurrection and stuff. So a lot of things brewing at that time. But let's talk about now, because we're in the now time. We're not in the past, right? So what did we learn from this, right? What knowledge do we have to share? What knowledge can help other people to have a perspective that'll help them, right? It's all about helping other people with Aquarius. The other aspect happening today is a inconjunct between the Sun and Neptune. The sun is an energy of delineation. It illuminates, the sun shines, you see everything. It's kind of like when you're in your house and the sun shines in and you see where all the dust is. The sun does. But it is inconjunct, which is an irritating aspect, kind of a missing the mark aspect to Neptune, which is that romantic lighting they put in restaurants, so everybody looks good. It's Neptune. And so it's a fight between clarity and non-clarity, really. So it's a little bit harder to see how it is, like what's going on. And there is a certain amount of getting sort of flack from the outside world. People maybe not be so interested in what you're seeing. They may not want to see it. They may want to stay in their fantasy. However, um, and you'll pay the price, right? They want to stay in their fantasy and you pay the price. But there will come a time when things do clear up. So this is just temporary. It will require us to make adjustments. Perhaps we need to be a little less direct in certain situations and a little bit more fluid and open to the possibilities instead of like it's right like this because this is the way it is. um so that's what's going on with that. And of course the sun is in Libra, and Neptune is in Pisces, and that Pisces Libra combination can sometimes bring out our codependent side, so be aware of that. um we could be a little bit more codependent, a little more afraid, to let things happen. Maybe we want to control things. You can't control anything with Neptune. You just have to sort of observe and be in the energy of it. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Like and subscribe. I actually did this one yesterday, but did it on my computer and I couldn't figure out how to send it to you. So this is my second attempt at this. Have yourself a great day, everyone. We are in a very intense time, and I'm just listening to the birds. If you can spend some time out in nature, not everybody is privy to this beauty, I understand, but it's very healing. I remember when 9/11 happened, and Michael and I were watching it, and then I went outside, and it was one of those, it was that beautiful fall day. And I went outside and I sat under a tree, and the birds were singing their beautiful songs. And I thought to myself, they don't know what's going on. And I realized that, we have a human realm where we focus our energy. And then there's everything else. And it's really important, especially with the Neptune stuff in the sky, to connect with that everything else. Get out of your head, guys. Uh, don't let them manipulate you through fear, loathing, what could possibly happen, the worst case scenario. Ignore that stuff and focus on what you want to see. Focus on peace and love and harmony if that's what you want to see. Focus on social justice if that's what you want to see. If you don't want to see people being cruel to other people or people being idiotic or breaking the law, don't focus on it. Unless, of course, I guess it's your job, then you have to. All right, guys, have yourself a great day. Much love. Namaste.